Hot pants.
Yeah, baby.
Ow.
Yeah.
Everybody directs. In fact, if you notice that all the sort of like bad actors who were in crummy television series now direct, like practically the entire cast of Happy Days are directors now.
Right, yeah.
You know, 𝗵𝗵 directs. He directs some cool stuff too. He directed some Babylon 5s or something. I don't know.
Yeah, and Bill Bixby went to directing from My Favorite Martian.
Bill Bixby. And
before he died.
Right.
Jerry, the guy who was the dentist on the Dick Van Dyke Show, was a director.
He was one of the biggest directors. He was the dentist on the Dick Van Dyke Show. The Fonz directs porno, I think. Something like that. I read something like that. He directs something. I don't know what it is. Hey, you got to hear this. I forgot to play it for you the other day. There's tons of stuff to talk about, but Steve Grillo got a hold of Alec Baldwin. I don't even know where. He just got a hold of him. So this is kind of funny. Here's a quickie. Steve Grillo trying to interview Alec Baldwin. Where were you at that cancer foundation thing for his parents?
Actually, NYU opened up a new film center.
Okay. Alec Baldwin, Steve Grillo.
What's going on? Do you think Lady Di should have beat up the paparazzi like you did?
Nice to see you.
So when will you be trading Kim for a younger girl?
Excellent. Who are you with?
With Howard.
Are you?
Would you like to nail Fran Drescher?
I'm not going to give you real. I'm going to give you grunts. You mind? I'm going to give you some sounds. Go ahead. Ask me a question. I'll give you sounds.
Did you see Private Parts?
Oh.
How do you avoid your brother Steve? Howard has a problem. He can't avoid your brother Steve. He wants to know how to do it.
That's good, isn't it? I like that.
Great.
Way to answer. Get some kind of answer. Get creative. Very inventive.
Some real stuff slipped through there.
Yeah, I think that was a real laugh. Yeah. Oh, am I getting a request for an encore?
I love the part where Steve says to him, Howard has problems avoiding your brother Steve. How did you do it? He goes,
Hey, that was good.
What's going on? Do you think Lady Di should have beat up the paparazzi like you did?
Nice to see you.
So when will you be trading Kim for a younger girl?
Excellent. Who are you with?
With Howard.
Are you?
Would you like to nail Fran Drescher?
I'm not going to give you real. I'm going to give you grunts. You mind? I'm going to give you some sounds. Go ahead. Ask me a question. I'll give you sounds.
Did you see Private Parts? How do you avoid your brother Steve? Howard has a problem. He can't avoid your brother Steve. He wants to know how to do it.
You can tell that was real.
That was real.
Yeah.
He almost turned into Robert De Niro from Cape Fear.
All right. Hey, Roger, you're on the air. Go ahead. Roger.
Hello?
Roger, you're on the air. Go ahead. I'm going to try this again. Roger, you're on the air. Go ahead. I don't get it.
Hello.
I don't get it.
Are we starting off with them not being able to hear you again?
I guess so. I don't get it.
Well, thank you for setting it up.
Brand new day. It's a brand new day.
And brand new phones.
I don't know if any of them are working.
New phones every day.
Let me see if they're just working so we can get that straightened out. Rich, can you hear me?
Yeah, baby.
Oh, okay. Yeah, baby.
I love that, Howard. I'm hooked on it, baby. Yeah, baby.
Yeah, baby.
Howard, did you watch 90210 yet?
Yeah. I watched it last night.
Baby.
Yeah, baby.
Yeah, baby.
Very heavy episode last night.
Oh, really? They're getting dramatic?
Some anti-Semitism, anti-black,
Oh,
anti-gay.
the kids are coming clean, huh?
No, David got involved with a rock band that had some negative lyrics, and he stood up to them.
A rock band.
Yeah, it was good. And how about that girl that Steve's dating? What a can on her.
You think she's good looking?
I think she's kind of weird, but man, when she goes and gets done up, and then
I haven't seen her done up yet. I think she's kind of homely, and she wears crummy clothes. I think they ought to fire her.
That's what I thought too. Then I was, you know how it is. They're poor, then they get hang out with the 90210 gang.
And this guy Steve got some bad hair plugs. It's hard to.
Who is Steve?
Steve is Ian Ziering.
Grown men.
Oh, okay.
Looks like he got some. You know what it is? When they do those hair plugs, they make it all even, like in a row.
Right. They don't give you a natural hairline.
Yeah, it's kind of weird, you know. I say go bald.
He he's as bad as that Screech on Saved by the Bell. You know, he's starting to look a little old and time to get a new career.
Screech.
I actually like him, though. I mean, I like the whole cast of 90210.
You do?
Yeah, I find that, except for the blonde chick, Jenny, she just, I don't know, she doesn't wear hot outfits. And
Yeah, she's so, like, deprived looking. She looks so anemic and weak.
yeah, Val looks good. Tori Spelling looks good. They know how to dress for the show. And Steve's new girlfriend doesn't know how to dress for the show.
But doesn't somebody dress these people? It's not their own
I think
part.
some of them start to think after a couple of years that they're real actresses.
Oh, so they have to have some input?
Yeah, into the outfits. It's like if a guy was dressing them, they'd be naked almost every week.
I had a weird dream about Tiffany Amber Thiessen last night. Nothing good, but I'm just hoping I didn't yell anything out. My wife will not let me watch the show anymore.
I'd like to have hot monkey love with her.
She's something else.
Tiffany Amber Thiessen. She's just a little chunky, but nice, fat ass. I like that.
We call her TAT for short. T-A-T, Tiffany Amber Thiessen.
Wow, you're way into it.
Well,
And it's a grown married man.
Yeah? He's
Pitiful.
as bad as I am.
Pitiful.
I don't call her Tat, though.
Well, you know, Robin, I hadn't watched it for a long time, but I just, because my wife went shopping.
Oh, she didn't let you watch TV?
Well, she doesn't like me watching that.
I'm talking to this guy the other day, and he says, hey, why don't we play some cards? And I said, well, I got to get permission from my wife. And he goes, well, what do you mean permission? I go, dude, you've never been married, have you? He goes, no. I go, you just don't walk out of your house. This guy got it so bad, he can't even watch Beverly Hills 90210 because he
yeah,
get
that's
permission.
pretty pitiful.
That's why I was reading an interview with somebody the other day, said, don't get married. And,
Who said that?
I don't know the guys. I think it was Plato, Socrates, one of these guys. Because it doesn't make sense. Like the sentence out of a 43-year-old man's mouth saying, I'm not allowed to, just doesn't make any sense.
I'm not allowed to watch Saved by the Bell now either.
Yeah, I watched that. Sometimes my kids are watching it, and then I run upstairs to watch it by myself. I don't want to watch it with my kids.
Well, that Screech is pretty annoying.
Yeah, well, he's annoying, but some of the chicks are real hot.
But he keeps making it through every incarnation of the show. You know, they keep changing the cast, but they keep Screech.
It's sad because he's the only one who seems like can't move on. He's sort of stuck in high school. Screech.
I like the shows with the moral message. Like when I was a kid, I liked Fat Albert, and I liked the after-school specials and junk.
I love after-school specials. They're my favorite.
They're
They're
the best.
the best. What?
I still watch that stupid Screech show all the time.
Me too.
He's now
Saved by the Bell.
teacher's assistant on his way to becoming like the assistant principal.
But he never went to college.
Exactly.
He stayed right in high school.
Yeah, but in Hollywood, you can go just right to high school and become an
And get your
assistant.
teaching certificate.
Yeah, what's the big deal?
Every single person on that show has at least tried something else except for him.
Yeah, well, he's smart. He's probably the only one with any cash.
You're right, he gets a weekly check.
Yeah. How funny is it now to see the girl from Showgirls? What's her name?
Elizabeth Berkley.
Elizabeth Berkley. How funny is it to see her as like a kid and everything, and you just before her breasts come in and all that kind of stuff.
And you know who else is Howard? You know who else is another guy who directs? Robbie Benson.
Yeah, he's always
everything.
Yeah, he directs everything. He's another guy.
Is although I don't know, those shows, they got that moral message. I don't know if I'm like looking for guidance from her or what, but I get really nervous. Like I'd never go to summer camp because guys will come after you and junk.
What's this guy talking about?
I don't know. He's in his own little world.
Hey, dude, I gotta go. Okay.
Okay, Howard.
All right, man.
Later.
I'm sure.
With you.
Bonding about summer
Children's
camp.
shows.
Yeah, I'm up for any discussion about children's shows, but when you're starting into Fat Albert, there's no chicks on that.
Now, did you see the special Batman Superman hour?
Yeah, hour and a half.
On Sunday, was it?
This past Sunday?
Yeah.
A new one?
I guess. I've never seen it before.
I've got a new one on tape. I don't know what it is.
Okay, because it's the one where Lois Lane, Batman and Superman are both in Metropolis.
Yeah, I saw it.
Okay, so what happened at the end? I missed the end.
You're talking to cartoon now? That's the one with Mr. Freeze?
No,
which
the
one?
Joker.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember it already. Joker, just refresh my memory, I'll tell you the ending.
The Joker was hired by Lex Luthor to get rid of Batman, and he had some Krypton.
Kryptonite.
Or Kryptonite, yeah.
Right.
And then Batman would have to keep saving Superman, and Superman kept saving Batman. Meanwhile, Lois is in love with Superman and Bruce Wayne.
Yeah, well, it turns out that, I'm trying to remember the end. Isn't this terrible? Shouldn't we be talking World Series, not cartoon? Yeah, what happened was the Joker got a hold of Lex Luthor's robot technology.
Yeah.
And what he did was he tied kryptonite to the robots. Did you see that part?
I saw, yeah, because the first set of kryptonite didn't work.
Yeah, well, Superman finally, a dunce, figured out to take a lead door and, get behind the lead door and bust up the robots.
Oh, okay.
Meanwhile, Batman had to get Joker, who was in a special airplane with bombs attached to it. Batman gets into the plane, he defeats the Joker, Joker goes down with the plane, and Lois Lane... says goodbye to Bruce Wayne because, I don't know, she can't, deal with his dark secret and all that kind of stuff.
I see. Okay. Yeah, because she was all upset because she didn't know he was Batman.
Yeah. It was real good. Better than any Batman or Superman movie, right? Am I correct?
Oh, absolutely.
You saw it.
I stayed for the whole, I couldn't stay for the end.
Yeah,
I was wondering,
terrific.
I've been wondering for several days now, what happened?
Yeah, it's real good. That's how good the Batman Superman cartoons are. The cartoons are better than the movies. I can't figure it out.
Yeah.
What do I know? How come guys who write cartoons are better than screenwriters?
Yeah, they have the characters just right. They keep that dark, moody thing going.
So in the newspaper today, they asked New Yorkers, should Marv Albert go to jail? And overwhelmingly, the results of this exclusive New York Post poll say, yes, send a creep to jail. Now,
you know what I'm thinking?
that seems a little harsh, don't it?
It seems that the crowd has turned on Marv.
Yeah, they really have. But they say they ask a whole bunch of dopey questions. They say, should we send Marv to prison? And overwhelmingly, 50% said yes. Yes.
But remember, right after the trial, people said they'd let him keep his job.
Yeah, but they do say, would you rehire Marv Albert? And people go, yes. Let him go to jail first, and then we'll rehire him.
Oh, he has to go to jail first.
Yeah.
They didn't say that before.
Yeah. And then they asked him, should Albert's fiance stay? And 43% said yes. 51% said should stay. 51%. I don't know why they'd say that. And they want to send him to jail, which is weird.
With a guy who wants to be in pantyhose and garter belts.
And does guys.
Does guys. She should stay.
Yeah, and cheats and everything.
What would you leave for then?
Yeah, I mean, but why would you want to see him sent to jail? It's so funny. Like, there are so many people who don't go to jail.
Yeah.
I mean, literally, in our prison system today, there are guys who commit armed robbery who do not go to jail because there's no room in the jails. Mm-hmm. They get off the first offense. There are people who have raped and gotten off because it's first offense.
Right.
And gone into therapy.
But him, they'll make room.
But him, they'll make room. People really want to hang this guy from the rafters.
There was one article, they went to some prison to see if Marv could continue to wear his toupee.
Right.
He was incarcerated.
And they said, if we get a hold of Marv Albert, he is not allowed to wear his toupee because he could hide a gun or contraband, drugs.
Yeah, he could get a gun in there.
Yeah, he could get a gun. You could pack your entire household goods in there. There's a huge
that's
toupee.
a moving van on his head.
Yeah, I mean, they make it like a... They make it seem that Marv would be carrying a gun, a concealed weapon in his toupee.
Oh, yeah, he's a dangerous character.
But they would humiliate him and take off his toupee, which I agree with. If the guy goes to prison, he should have to take off his toupee.
Why don't they just make that the punishment?
Yeah, just Marv has to walk around without his toupee. Why put him in jail?
Because that seems to be the thing he hates more than anything.
I'm sitting here with Mr. Marv Albert, who is finally going to speak to the press. Hey, Marv, I love your outfit. What is it? Hey, Marv, what do you have to say about your antics, your biting, your forced sodomy, and wearing lace and panties? Hey, there's Marv's black boyfriend. Hey, Mr. X, what did Marv always say when he greeted you? What do you recall mostly about Marv?
She's a very kinky girl, the kind who don't make love to my vibe.
Oh, wow. It's a woman that Marv bit on the back. What did you say to the cops the night of the famous incident?
I'm freezing, I'm starving, I'm bleeding to death.
Oh, Marv, any last comments?
I enjoy being a girl.
Thank you, Marv. Ta-ta for now.
And that woman that he was with is so scary. They got another picture of her in the paper today. She absolutely looks like she could kick Marv Albert's ass. She definitely looks like a man.
Oh.
I mean, right?
I'm counting her chins.
Yeah, 3 at least, right? I got up to 3 and then I gave up. So he definitely was into women who looked like guys. I mean, let's be honest.
He was into guys.
Guys, and more guys.
When they first showed her picture, didn't she look kind of cute?
Yeah,
Crazy.
because they used to block out her face.
I think that they were photographing her through linoleum or something.
Yeah, because, you know, when you see her without, you know, on TV, they were just showing the body.
Right.
The body didn't look that bad.
She looks like Soupy.
Yeah, but meanwhile, let me tell you, yeah, she does. I got to tell you something. That is a woman who could overpower Marv Albert. I don't care what you tell me. And my guess would be, I don't have any facts, but my guess would be that they had a history of biting and doing all kind of rough stuff.
Well, as I told you yesterday, she said that she had more stuff she could have said about,
I'm sure.
about the things he requested.
Yeah.
Now, if the relationship went on 10 years,
yeah.
she must have been complying with some of them.
Uh-huh.
He took advantage of me.
Oh, this would make a great video.
Oh, yeah. I'm working on it.
You know, you could see, you know, Marv at the games calling, you know, different games, and then you have all the fans doing the G-A-Y gay.
And they'll be in bra and panties.
It'd be an incredible video.
We have been planning a big Halloween show, actually, and what we're looking into. I don't know if it's all going to come off because we had a meeting yesterday, and then I got some word back and everything, and I don't even know if technically we can pull it off, but we're going to try and go trick-or-treating in your neighborhoods for Halloween, and we were thinking of wearing Marv Albert costumes, but you know, I got to admit, this morning was freezing cold.
I told you, we'll get you furs.
Yeah?
And then you just show your costume when the door's open.
I could handle that if you get me a fur.
Yeah.
If you get me a big, thick fur coat.
You know, like a raccoon coat.
Yeah. Yeah, because I don't think even animal activists care if raccoons die. You know? I dress up like Marv Albert. I don't mind being in a bra and panties for Halloween, but, man, it's cold out. This morning must have been about 30 degrees.
Oh, it's cold today.
Yeah. I was shaking.
Last night it started to get cold.
Yeah, and I mean, I know I got it pretty good because I get limoed in. But I said to Ronnie, I'm freezing back here. I'm going to put on the heat.
How long is your walk to the car?
Oh, at least 30 seconds, Rob. And I'm telling you, no, but it's not the walk to the car that I mind. That's kind of invigorating.
What?
It's when I sit in the back of the car.
It's cold back there?
Freezing. So I go to put the heat on yesterday, and it's just blowing cold air. Ronnie doesn't say anything.
Hold it.
Yeah.
You have a limo.
Yeah.
So that you don't have to deal with the elements.
I do. Listen to this. Because Ronnie secretly hates me or despises me. I've come to that conclusion. That you know how when people harbor hostility to somebody?
Yes, it's sort of passive-aggressive.
Yeah. It's like, what he should do is, when he leaves his house, get the heat going in the car.
The car is heated.
I should walk into a warm car.
Absolutely.
He knows that. He knows I freeze. But he won't do it. All right? I haven't been good enough to him. All right, I'm not paying him enough.
Well, I am shocked.
I'm almost bankrupt from what I pay him. So anyway, and then between my wife now has to be sashayed around in a limousine. You know, she's another one.
Everybody limos now.
Yeah, everyone does.
No one drives in your
whole family is limoing. My kid's limo, all right? I'm Mr. Sport. So anyway, I wouldn't mind limoing around a girlfriend. That I understand.
Again, we get back to that.
Yeah, that I understand. That's what limos are for.
Wives are supposed to drive.
Well, my wife used to know how to drive. I don't know. All of a sudden, she can't drive anymore.
You buy her nice car.
Yeah,
What are all those cars doing?
Nothing. They collect rust. In fact, my Jeep now won't even start because I haven't driven it in so long.
Oh, my.
I've actually rusted out the engine.
Oh, no.
All right, I've ruined an entire car.
Are you kidding?
No. Not kidding.
Why don't you just give me your money?
No.
You're throwing it away.
No, my wife's throwing it away. So anyway, I get in the back of the car. I said, man, it's cold.
So you start making lots of noise.
Yeah, I said, I'm going to turn the heat on. I go and I turn the heat on. It's freezing. There's cold air blowing out. Finally I go, there's cold air blowing out. He goes, oh, I have to hit a switch underneath my hood.
Oh.
And a special valve.
To get heat back there.
I go, wait a second. I got a car. You press heat or you press air conditioning. What the hell is the difference? But I know he doesn't like when I put the heat on because he doesn't like it gets too hot in the car. He doesn't like it because he's always cold. I mean, he's always hot. So I said, well, what do you mean you got to hit a special valve? I'm still waiting for this special valve to be hit because I'm freezing.
Yeah. Well, when does he plan to hit it?
So I sit back there and shake. It doesn't seem to bother him.
And so there is no heat.
No heat.
Oh man.
It's freezing.
I've never heard of it.
I'm telling you.
Like between seasons type thing? Like
I don't know. I never heard of it either.
I don't know what he's talking about.
It's got a switch back there for heat or air conditioning, and he's telling me it won't blow out hot air until he switches over.
And when does he plan to do that?
𝗛cie𝘄𝗿𝗍. I don't know. I mean, I'm ready for the switch. I mean, he probably has some people who get in there who want air conditioning, I don't know.
No, not now.
Yeah, they're nuts. The Polar Bear Club he drives a lot.
Well, I can't believe that you don't have a warm car waiting for you on a day like
Gary, why don't you get Ronnie, the limo driver, on the phone? Ask him when am I going to have a warm car.
Right this second.
All right.
Baba Booey.
That's the whole idea of limoing.
Yeah, well, forget it. I'm out there roughing it. You think I'm having fun.
Line 16, Howard.
Thank you.
Baba Booey.
Ronnie.
Line 16, I'm here.
Yeah. Have you been listening to this?
Part of it, yeah.
Yeah. What's the story, man? Why does your car, why can't you provide heat as a part of the limo
When
service?
are you winterizing?
When are you winterizing? Hello? Where is he? What is going on with our phones? You see how they just pop off?
Yeah.
Ronnie. Ron. Hello? Ronnie.
Wow.
I got some system. Maybe he's on the car phone and maybe we lost him.
Into a tunnel.
We're trying it again, Howard.
All right.
Baba Booey.
So I sit back there and shake.
Now
But
that's
I know he likes it.
sad.
Yeah, he secretly likes
Because
doing it.
everybody expects you
No. I got it worse than you.
to be warm.
You think I'm warm, right?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
I'm sitting there. That's why I asked, how long is your ride from the car? How would you
Right.
even, or your walk from the house, how would you even know what the weather was?
Hey, Ronnie.
Howard, try line 5.
I got him. Ronnie.
Line 5, maybe you can hear me this time.
Yeah, what happened? You got cut off? Hello?
Oh,
no.
geez.
What?
What is he doing? Hanging up?
He might be afraid. He's got to be too
He must
Howard,
be.
it could be his phone because it's a cell phone. We're not doing anything in here.
Yeah. Is it our phones? Or is he breaking my balls?
We'll try him again and we'll ask him if he could please pull over.
It sounded clear.
Yeah, he sounded clear to me.
I don't know what's going on.
Hello? Every time. Hello?
So somebody's answering.
I mean, it's not that important an issue,
Why
but
don't we try line 16 again, Howard?
line 16, all right.
Back and forth.
What's going on with your phone?
Nothing wrong with my phone.
What do? You get?
I'm standing still. I'm fine.
Oh, all right. Maybe it's our phones.
Yeah, it is.
All right.
16. Is this one good?
How come in your car? Because I've been in a lot of limos.
Right.
How come you got to hit a special valve?
There's a valve under the hood that releases the antifreeze to go through the lines to the back of the car. In the summertime, I have to close it, so that makes the air conditioning work. In the wintertime, I have to open it to let the antifreeze run through to the rear of the car.
And is that typical of limos?
A lot of them, that's the way they do it now.
I don't know, man. How come how come in the front of the car you never have to switch lines?
Because it's got nothing to do with the front of the car. It's all in the rear air conditioning and heating system.
That's what I was going to say. He's probably warm up there.
He's fine. He doesn't get cold
He's
anyway.
very comfortable.
No, I hate the heater.
Let me ask you something. You know how?
It was on this morning. You didn't even ask me.
No, why do I have to ask?
I don't know, man.
Yeah, exactly. It's a game we're playing.
Just turn on the heat.
He knows I'm. Well, how about you turn on the heat when you leave in the morning when you see it's cold out, so I have a nice warm car to step into.
Because then you tell me it's too hot when you get in.
So I'll turn it down.
Oh.
Because the car takes a half hour to heat up. You sit back there and
you
shake.
ride the whole way freezing.
Yeah. In other words, I put it on and then it blows cold air on me for about 15 minutes.
Yeah, it does not.
It does.
I think it heats up like an inferno back there.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah, you know it does.
He wishes he do.
I want to know how it heats up like an inferno.
Well, you go ahead and turn it on today all you want.
Well, what about in the morning I step into a warm car?
Okay, no problem.
Has
Really?
that concept ever,
Because I tell you, man, he gets a little.
occurred to you?
He's passive aggressive with me.
Yeah.
I hate him. That's what he's telling me now.
What I tell you the other day, he knew. What was it I said you knew when he had to tell 𝗫cie?
Gant?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, somebody died or something.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. What was
John Denver?
Yeah,
John Denver died. I didn't know about it. The whole time we're driving, doesn't say a word. The whole time we're walking out of the car, didn't say a word. We see 𝗫cie. Right away, Ronnie becomes a little chatterbox.
No.
Hey, you see the John Denver?
No, I said when we got in the elevator, I said to you, do you ever talk to me in the morning? Said, hi, how you doing? And
Yeah, I say, hi, how you doing? And you grunt. And then I say, I'm not going to talk anymore because you grunt.
okay. Yeah.
I said, hey, the guy's going to grunt at me. Then I go like this. I go,
morning I hear the same thing.
I go, hey, Ronnie, how you doing? He goes like this.
Yeah, what's up?
He goes,
No, what's up?
like this.
Yeah.
And I go, okay. Nothing's up then.
I go, what's up? He goes,
Oh,
You two are like a married couple.
I'm exhausted. I'm exhausted. I can't take this anymore. That's the first thing I hear.
yeah, at least it's conversation. Oh, please. This guy. And he's got good John Denver stuff. He'll hold it until Ganges
Yeah,
around.
well, no, I told you in the elevator. This way you remember it just before you go on the air.
Yeah. He doesn't tell me. He goes, hey, Ganges, what do you think of this guy dying?
Ganges is dead. He's dead in the morning. Why would I be talking to Ganges?
That's what we're all asking.
That's what I'm asking you.
I was telling you in the elevator.
He gets angry because he wants to be a cop.
Now I'm
what kind of cop would he be?
He'd be the cop that would beat the piss out of everybody.
Why am I on this subject? I'm in the limo business 20 years. Now I want to be a cop.
He wants to be a cop.
Oh, okay.
He's got a hard on for cops.
Well, the cops like me, and I like the cops. Nothing wrong with that.
All right. I never heard of no valve has to be turned off in a.
You want? I'll show it to you. You want me to bring it up?
I never heard of this. I got the only car. You got to go under the hood to get the heat working.
That's not true.
How come we don't have one of those cranks on the front?
Well, the thing is that you really shouldn't know anything about the car.
Right.
That you now have to learn about this valve is a problem.
That's right.
Oh, boy.
Robin will straighten you out.
I know, yeah, right, yeah. She'll straighten me out, all right.
Why don't we send the E crew to take a look under the hood
and watch
Ronnie change the valve.
No problem.
Yeah, he'll like that.
I'll show you where the valve is. Valve.
Oh, yes, we should ask other limo drivers if they have a valve.
I never heard of that.
A lot of limos have it.
Yeah. Like, I was in California recently, right?
California, they don't use heat.
I'm in a limo. Oh, yes, they do. At night, it's freezing in California.
Yeah, right. Yeah, okay.
This time of year, it is.
True.
Yeah, okay.
He's never even been to California.
Right.
So anyway, he always says to me, I want to go to California. I said,
Go.
No, I got to take him. I'm his wife. So anyway, in California, it's cold at night.
Yeah.
So during the day, you got air conditioning, and at night, you use heat.
That's right.
They got both.
You switch over.
I have both also, but you have to use this valve to run.
So you're telling me those guys are switching valves all day long?
I don't know how their cars are built.
I don't know, man.
This is how my car is built. I'm
really?
sorry.
The next car, don't let them do that.
Oh, okay.
You want to have options.
I got a lot of options.
You want to be Mr. Ever Ready.
Right.
Right.
All right.
Next time I'll get a switch that I could just flip from inside the car.
There you go.
Listen what Ronnie did, right?
All right, here we go.
So he's been sick for a week.
Knife in the back, and here we go. What now?
He's been sick for a week, right?
Yes.
Okay. He couldn't drive for a couple of days. He didn't tell me. I said, what did you do? I said, what are you so sick from? Because he's sick. He's really sick.
I didn't even really tell you I was sick, did I?
Well, yeah, you did.
I just said I'll see you in a few days.
Yeah, right. He was in bad shape, all right? He said, I'm drained. I don't know. I go, did you do anything unusual? Did you eat anything weird? He goes, nope. No, I didn't do anything unusual. Nothing weird. All right.
Didn't do anything.
So they send this other guy to drive me, right? Ronnie sends this other guy, Mike, to drive me. I said, Mike, what's with Ronnie? He's real sick. What's wrong with him? He goes, oh, he had a flu shot. I go, he wouldn't even tell me he got a flu shot. He didn't want to tell me.
Yeah, well.
Why don't you want to tell me?
Why don't I want to tell you? This is the perfect reason why I don't want to tell you.
Why?
Because I'm getting more than killed on the air here.
No, you're not.
Oh, okay.
He thinks this is getting killed. So he went and got a flu shot. Everyone knows if you get a flu shot, it gives you the flu.
Well, it doesn't have to. I don't know what Ronnie got.
No, they gave me a double strain shot, full strain.
They gave him a cocktail with a double strain.
They gave me a blast for, forget about it.
So now he's got the flu.
They gave him the full flu.
He's got the full blown out flu.
No, I didn't have. I had 10%, what they call a 10% reaction.
Oh boy, I never seen you this sick in my life.
What would a full reaction be?
I have never seen a guy this sick.
I had the aches and pains and the fever. I didn't have.
Don't get a flu shot, ladies and gentlemen.
I'm here to tell you, I got one last year. Did I miss a day?
No, you didn't, and Town Car Jack didn't, but Ronnie.
Tell Ronnie
he got
not
blasted.
to get a flu shot.
Jack is a doctor now. Go ahead.
They say that anybody who is allergic to eggs.
Is Ronnie allergic?
I think he must be. They say don't get a flu shot. Some people don't even know they're allergic to eggs. What happens when you eat eggs? You get diarrhea?
No, I get gas.
See? You got a problem.
I get gas in everything, so maybe I'm allergic.
You better not take anything.
You would probably wind up like me.
Yeah, I'm not taking it. I'd rather just get the flu.
No, man. It's great going through a whole season with not even a hint. You know how sometimes you don't necessarily get the cold, but you have to start resting because you know one could come on.
Did you get the flu shot this year?
I got it last year.
What about this year?
I still haven't had a cold.
Really?
I might never have a cold again.
But I haven't had a cold either.
You were a little sick last year.
No, last year I was. I get the flu every year.
Right, but last year I feel you all were sniffling and sneezing.
Really?
I walked through. I said, "Sneeze on me."
Oh, I don't remember that.
You can't make me sick.
You get sick all the time.
I got to say something. I got it last year for the first time because the season before I got the flu and it was the sickest I'd ever been.
Right.
And I'm definitely going to get it again this year.
Yeah,
really? Well, you're supposed to get it already. You're supposed to get it in September.
No, you can get it. You can get it till as late as mid-November.
Oh, really?
I didn't get it until December last.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
Well, enjoy it. That's all I can tell you.
Well, Ronnie, we're not going to get whatever you got.
Yeah, right. Yeah, I'm the only one.
He is messed up. I'm not kidding you. And I've heard a lot of people get this.
A lot of people do, but I'm telling you, there's something to be said for not having to worry about everybody sniffling and sneezing.
I would be pissed as crap if I go to a doctor and he gives me a shot and I get as sick as Ronnie the limo driver.
Pretty bad.
Yeah, I would be pissed, man.
Yeah, miss days and days of work.
I might kick his ass. And I'm not a man of violence.
Pretty sad, right?
Yeah. You watched 90210 last night?
No, I taped it. I missed it.
He's still
I was too sick. I had to go to bed.
Yeah, he had to go to bed. Screwing up his schedule.
Can't even watch his show.
It's the only fun we have is watching 90210. That's when we talk. We discuss what the girls wore the night before.
Yeah, the girls are looking good.
Yeah. You like that one that Steve's going with?
Yeah, they got her covered up. You'll see. All of a sudden, she'll bloom one day.
Ronnie can see a diamond in the rough.
Actually, he can. He's real good with the ladies. He can. He always says, "You'll see, she's going to be hot."
He's like a miner.
Yeah.
Look at Melrose Place. I mean, look what they did with what's her name there.
Who?
The one who played with Tony Danza.
Oh yeah, Alyssa Milano.
Yeah, really.
Hey, meanwhile, dude, I got a video someone sent me of some film she did, just the nude scenes.
Right.
She's got some smoking body, all naked.
Really?
Yeah, she did like almost a softcore porn.
She had implants, didn't she?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Please.
That's a great show too.
Still, no one knows who won the World Series from this.
Yeah, you can't find out that information here.
Cleveland won last night.
You'll know who has implants, though.
You sure will. This is our discussion. I sit back there and freeze and discuss Alyssa Milano's breasts.
Yeah, really. She's really looking good.
Yeah, I knew she'd grow up good. When I used to watch her on the Tony Danza show, I said, that chick's going to be hot. Too bad she didn't get a little taller.
Yeah.
She's kind of like a hot midget.
She's sort of boinked.
Yeah. But she's real good looking.
Yeah, she's cute.
Yeah, all right.
All right, man.
All right, man. Later.
See you later.
Bye.
Bye.
So far, we talked about Superman cartoons and breasts. Real highbrow show.
90210.
If anybody thinks the show is getting a little too sophisticated, I wouldn't worry about it. I tracked this guy down, man. He says he could tell us why, like, okay, I know I stare at myself in the mirror a lot, and I'm not even sure why.
Do you really?
Yeah. Do you?
No. Because I read all these titles. I said, well, who does that?
I do it.
Really?
Yeah.
And you just look at yourself?
Yeah.
Are you looking at your whole body or is it your face?
Sometimes my face, sometimes my whole body. He can tell us why we do that. A lot of people do it. I'm not the only one.
I'm sure. But I don't know.
Here's something I do all the time. Why do I secretly hope other people will fail?
Oh, you don't secretly. You yell it all over the airwaves now.
Yeah, but I mean, I really hope people fail. And I don't know why, but he claims he can tell us why.
Okay.
He's the author of some book. I talk to myself all the time. He can tell us actually why we talk to ourselves.
Doesn't everybody?
No. That's the weird thing.
I talk to myself. In fact, now I don't even worry about whether my lips are moving or not.
He can tell us why we eat when we're not hungry. I do that constantly. I got a feeling I know the answer to that one. Boredom or nerves or whatever. It calms us down. And also as children, we use pacifiers. You know, I'm sure there's a whole bunch of psychological mumbo-jumbo. See, I kind of group these questions into different people. Like, Jackie needs to know, why do I have such difficulty disciplining myself?
Yeah.
Because Jackie has no discipline. Like, he can't resist drugs. He can't resist drink. He can't resist food.
I don't want to even solve the problem.
He can't solve the problem. He can't resist not having it.
Like for Fred, why do I feel so unloved? I know Fred feels I don't like him.
I know. He's got that bad.
Yeah. Why am I so lazy?
Who's that for?
Scott. Why do I feel like I've got the absolute worst luck? Scott.
It's true.
Right.
So fun betting zero.
And like for Tom, our general manager, why do I take so long to make simple decisions, which is really his problem.
I would love to know why he can't do that.
Yeah, I mean, he literally cannot.
You asked Tom, should we turn out the lights in this room at night? Let me think about it.
Right. Is that really true? I believe that because I'm telling you, the guy cannot make a decision.
I don't know.
He's a little too over-researched. I mean, there's a million questions. You know, why am I so competitive? Why am I so hard on myself?
These are all for you, I would have.
Oh, yeah. Why do people annoy me so easily? This guy has all the answers. He wrote a book about it.
I think most of the book pertained to you.
Yeah, I'd say 50% of the book pertained to me. You know, you said this, Robin. This one's for you. Why do I need to have a radio or TV on when I'm alone? You need to constantly have that on.
Most of the time. Every once in a while, I'll be shocked that I'm standing in the house and nothing is on.
Right.
But most of the time, I want some noise.
All right, so this guy's going to come on next. He's going to tell us why. He's going to give us the answer. A lot of people, what is it, Tom?
So not true.
What, that you don't take a long time to make a decision? That is so.
No, he has a problem.
Yeah, you know what? I can at least face my problems. Dude, you ever been in therapy?
No.
Yeah, you need to be in therapy, man. You don't even see yourself. You can take tons of time to make a decision. I'll be in a break when I get to one. Just go back into your little room there and stare at the wall. Go listen to the radio. All right.
I contributed.
I contributed to the show. All right, I got to take a break. He's right. And then we'll come back and I'll tell you everything that's going on.
We're going to get that guy on the phone today?
We're going to get that guy on the phone next. I got him lined up.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Jenny McCarthy on tomorrow's show. Tommy Lee's going to call us. I can't wait to speak to him. And about that tape we saw. Guy's got the biggest schlong I ever saw in my life. Ed Asner's going to call in tomorrow. We called him. We want to get in touch with him because they executed that guy he was defending.
Yeah, that guy from Missouri.
Yeah, I want to say, ha, 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 ha. I'm glad they killed that guy. I got to tell Ed that. Hey, before I get to Dr. David Lieberman, who wrote that book about the, stuff that we want to know about, Kathy Tobin's on the phone. Kathy works for us. She was at the Ranger game last night.
You're kidding.
Yeah, she saw the whole Wayne Gretzky's wife thing.
Janet Jones.
Janet Jones is Wayne Gretzky's wife. She's a Hollywood actress. She was in Flamingo Kid, and then I guess she did Police Academy 5.
Yeah.
Which isn't much of a credit, but...
It was almost as if she married Wayne and the acting career dried up.
More or less, she kind of married Wayne and hit the mother load, I guess.
Yes.
And being an actress is a sucky business,
Work
so...
was incidental.
Yeah, so she landed a good husband and everything, and last night... Kathy, so what did you see? Did you actually see the whole thing?
Yeah, I was behind where the broadcast booth is, which is I think where she was sitting.
Yeah.
And we were like three or four sections over to the left. And we were like in the 6th or 7th row, so we were pretty close.
Right.
And so we saw all this commotion, and like the tall people next to me were telling me what was going on, and they were saying, "Yeah, it's Janet Jones." I'm like, "Nah, it's not her. That's just the rumor that made it through the crowd real quick."
Yeah.
And so then they say, "Yeah, definitely it is." And the pane of glass. I guess the guy Samuelson, one of the hockey players.
Yeah, 2 hockey players checked each other. They went into the glass. The glass toppled on top of Janet Jones.
Popped right out.
In the newspaper today and in the news last night, you see a blonde woman laying there with blood trickling out of her mouth. It's Janet Jones. But to me, the interesting thing was Gretzky's behavior. Because I say this, I don't care how hot the chick is who you marry. After a couple of years, you kind of lose a little interest. I mean, if this is an indication that the icing is off the wedding cake, I don't know what is. What happened next? I mean, Gretzky barely paid attention.
Right, so Gretzky skates over, and he, looks over, and I think at that point she regained consciousness. She was probably out, less than a minute.
Yeah.
At least, completely out. And he's, leaning over, looking at her, and then they're still working on her, wiping the blood away from her face or whatever. And he skates back to the bench. Meanwhile, there's a gang of both teams. They're all hovering around, just the right thing to do if somebody's hurt.
Yeah.
Not giving her any air. And he's sitting at the bench, and basically it was 10 minutes. I guess they held the game, and they carted her off. And then he gets back in the game and plays 30 seconds later.
Yeah, if that was some hot new girlfriend, he'd be on the ambulance with her.
That's pretty funny that even while they were taking care of her, he's sitting on the bench.
Yeah, he's like, nah, what are you gonna do?
Yeah,
what was he waiting for the word that it had killed her?
And this isn't a guy who, this is not the first game he's ever played. I mean, he's played enough hockey games.
Did he loosen that glass?
Yeah, I mean, he didn't even go. He waited till after the game to go down to the hospital and check on her.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's no wonder women hate guys. No wonder women hate guys.
You're saying you wouldn't even be that bad, huh?
I think just for appearance sake.
Oh, appearances.
Yeah, I mean, I'm saying in the worst of human emotion, I would have gone down just so people wouldn't say, "Look at that creep." You know what I mean?
But really, what would your real emotions be?
I would have played the game.
Oh,
No. I would have. I mean, seriously, I would have. I mean, I think the right thing to do is to go to the hospital.
Yeah, right then.
I would expect my wife to go down to the hospital if I was injured.
Of course.
I think he was in shock. He looked. I mean, I saw the news reports.
He was in shock because he was thinking all the days he had lined up.
Wait a minute. In shock? You can't play in shock.
Yeah, in shock. He played fine.
I would love to know what the conversation was when he sat down. Like the coach came over and said something like maybe.
Nah, she'll be fine. She's unconscious. So big deal. There's blood rushing out of her mouth.
Hey, can they get her out of here quick so we can start the game again?
I mean, seriously, she could have died or something.
You know, she's always trying to upstage me.
It looked bad, right?
Yeah, I mean,
they're saying in the paper it's serious.
When you see it on the news and you see, I saw the MSG replay, and that's like the worst because you see the whole thing.
Yeah.
And she's laying there, and she's got her arms crossed over her chest, and you can see little cuts all over her face.
And her kids were with her.
What?
Weren't her kids with her?
No.
Oh, in the paper they showed a picture with her kids, so I figured maybe it was recent.
No, I think she's sitting with some other wives.
Yeah.
And the other wives didn't get hurt?
No, I think one of them got knocked too, but they didn't have to cart her away. I don't think, from what I see.
So you're telling, to me, it's like kind of weird that Gretzky, like I would have gone to the coach and said, hey, listen, my wife just got knocked unconscious. I got to leave.
Yeah, he should have been climbing right over the glass.
In fact, if the coach had any sense, he'd say, get out of here.
Right.
Exactly.
Even if you don't go to the hospital, don't be here.
Only weird part of the story. But anyway, Kathy saw it all. Eyewitness account. Thanks, Kathy.
We're everywhere, covering the globe.
All right. So anyway, this guy's name is Dr. David Lieberman.
Yes, and he wrote a book called Instant Analysis.
Yeah. Hey, let me take my coat off, man. Now it's starting to get hot in here.
Maybe this will make it so that you don't have to go to a psychiatrist.
Yeah. Yeah, right. Hey, you like this winter coat? It's not bad, right? It's like a half coat. You like this at all?
I don't see the bottom. I only see the top.
You like it at all?
I'm not sure about that material.
Yeah, me neither. I'm kind of... It's like a corduroy.
Yeah, that's what I see there. Big cords, too.
You hear how great our phones again sound, so let me just get that down. Great equipment.
Well, how much are you going to take off before you talk to the doctor? We need to find out why you have to get undressed.
It's just 900 degrees, that's why.
Are you very hot?
Yeah, hold it. I got to put my sunglasses on.
That's a weird studio, because yesterday we had a big meeting.
Yeah.
And there was so much cold air blowing into there that John and I were practically hugging each other to stay warm.
Yeah, I know.
You sit in the wrong place, man.
No, what it is that we run a lot of hot lights for the television cameras, but now, I don't know. I always said to Tom, can't we just set it at a regular temperature?
What?
And let it, in other words, like let's say we determine that we want the temperature at 65, 70 degrees. Can we get enough air conditioning to cool it down to 70?
And keep it there.
I don't know. Everything seems so complicated here. But then I always sound like a whining, complaining jack-off, so I just keep my mouth shut as much as I can. Hey, Doc. Let's see. Wait a second. I got to get you cranked up. Okay. Hey, how you doing?
I'm doing well. How you feeling?
All right. This is Dr. David Lieberman.
Yes.
What kind of doctor are you?
I have a PhD in psychology, and I'm a board-certified hypnotherapist, so if anyone there starts barking, you'll know what happened.
All right. That's good to start off with a little humor.
He's not a MD doctor.
Yeah.
He's a psychologist.
That's right.
Psychologist, but he's got his PhD.
Well, that's why he's a doctor.
Yeah. I wish I was a doctor.
You could be a doctor.
People, doctor of what?
Of smut.
Yeah, Dr. Smut. Dr. Dirty. Okay. So anyway, you wrote this book called Instant Analysis, okay? Now, there's a bunch of stuff here that I want to ask you about people on our show. Mm-hmm. Okay. But first, me.
Now, wait a minute. I just got to know. It doesn't mean you're sick, right?
No. Instant analysis shows you how you can understand and change the 100 most common, puzzling, annoying, self-defeating behaviors and habits. These are common to most of us.
Oh, okay.
Just because they're common, though, Robin, doesn't mean that they're healthy.
All right, Doc.
Yes.
Why do I stare at myself in the mirror constantly? I do this, I'm very busy with myself in the mirror.
Well, there are a couple motivations. Often it's not just a case of simple vanity. People that do this for extended periods of time are looking for validation of their worth. They don't feel like there's a great deal of worth within, so they seek the reassurance of a surface worth.
See, I think with me, I'm constantly looking over my nose to see if I can see what other people see and see how bad it looks. Because when I watch the Private Parts movie, I go, man, some angles my nose looks really tacky. And then sometimes, people take pictures of me, I look really handsome with my nose. So I'm constantly looking at my nose.
Right. You don't have a secure self-concept. It's constantly changing depending on the feedback you're getting from people.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's why you're doing it. You're constantly seeing if it's changing or if you can ever settle on one image that you're comfortable with.
And then sometimes I look at myself nude in the mirror. and I watch myself.
Mm-hmm.
And I have
what do you mean, watch yourself?
I look at myself.
I'm afraid that's beyond my expertise.
See, he's a sicko,
All right, here's the next one I got to ask you. Why do I always feel the need to arrive early? I am always early.
All right, a couple motivations for this. Some people will have some of them. Some will have many of the motivations. One is that physiological sensation, that adrenaline rush that comes with rushing, you find very unsettling. So by arriving early, you make sure that you're not under the gun.
That's true. I do get anxious. I don't like.
Well, I was going to say, and because when you do those whole big family things and everybody's slower than you, it drives you crazy.
It makes me nuts.
Yeah.
It's like I just want to get it going.
Another reason is that you don't want to be dependent upon anybody else for any information or anything. You want to get there to make sure that you have the facts. You don't want to have to show up late and say, hey, guys, what's going on? It puts you more in a position of authority and control.
Interesting. Yeah, if I'm there first, I set up my power position. I like that.
You get the head of the table.
See, Robin's always late or doesn't show up at all.
Which means what?
Well, that means, again, a couple of things. Could be a combination of them. Number one, you can thrive on that physiological sensation. You enjoy that adrenaline rush that comes with beating the clock. Another reason may be that you like to show people how important you are.
Yes.
Oh,
I've always said that.
How dare you agree with that?
That is so true. Robin loves to walk in, and all of a sudden everyone's like, where's Robin? Where's Robin? Is Robin coming? Is Robin? And then all of a sudden she'll walk in like an hour late, and everyone's like, there she is. Oh, it's the same pattern every time.
Excuse me.
And you love it.
That's your drama.
No.
I'm not in it.
Oh, that is so you. Everyone says it behind your back.
That's what all of you think.
You love that drama.
And if you were doing that, that would be your motivation.
No. Robin, sorry. I'm calling you out on this one.
Oh, boy.
She loves it. All right, this is my problem.
Okay.
Why do I fantasize about having special powers like ESP or telepathy? I want superpowers.
I do that too.
Yeah, I want to be able to fly. I want all that.
Well, oftentimes when we're young, we fantasize about these things, and we usually shake it.
Why haven't we shaken it?
Well,
what's wrong with us?
Usually people that feel this way don't see themselves on equal footing with other people. They imagine these powers where they would give themselves an edge.
Yes.
Where they'd be able to do something special and be more magnificent than they really are in their life. Let me say the good news.
That makes sense, though.
Yeah.
I mean, we feel inferior.
Absolutely. That's why we're here.
I have a horrible inferiority complex. I think everyone's better than me.
Here's the good news. All of these 100 behaviors within a couple pages, not only do you understand why you do it, but you can fix it. And if you'd like, we can go ahead and start helping you out today.
I mean, in your book, you actually tell people how to fix this crap?
Absolutely. You look at someone like Sarnos that helped you with your OCD.
Yeah.
You could have spent literally decades in therapy and have never gotten better. Now, that was a very effective short-term therapy, and there are so many of them that people really need to know about that can help them with a wide variety of mental illnesses and afflictions.
Yeah, because I've got about 50 of these. Yeah. Why do people annoy me so easily?
Again, a couple of reasons. One, it can be that the traits you see in yourself, other people reflect them back to you, and you don't. In other words, if you're very egomaniacal and very self-centered,
yes,
you notice that trait in another person, it drives you up the wall.
Yes.
Oh boy.
Yeah, I am
hitting you right on the head.
I am very self-centered.
Yeah.
And egomaniacal.
Right.
And when I see weaknesses in other people, I identify those weaknesses in myself, and I hate it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now understand, it might have taken you 2, 3, 4 months, a year, 5 years in traditional therapy to work through that and then to solve it. That's why short-term therapy is becoming so effective and such an acceptable alternative for many, many people.
All right, why do I secretly hope that other people will fail? And it's not even so secret. I'm very vocal about it.
He's getting more and more vocal.
I mean, okay, I'll give you an example, all right? So I had read in the paper that some judge was suing 𝗫𝗻𝗄.
Yeah.
Right, yeah.
Okay? Because 𝗫𝗻𝗄 called him senile and all this kind of stuff.
Sure.
I said, great, good. Misery for 𝗫𝗻𝗄. I love it.
Mm-hmm.
Then today I read in the paper that the judge who's suing 𝗫𝗻𝗄 died.
Oh.
I know.
And I went, you hear your reaction? I went like this. Oh, for Christ's sake.
It was because he couldn't sue 𝗫𝗻𝗄 anymore.
Yeah. Now he can't sue 𝗫𝗻𝗄. And I was like, yeah, oh, no. Like I hate everybody.
Well, now, I don't wish bad things on everybody.
I do.
Just most people.
I want most people to fail. Even people I like.
Yeah.
Yeah. I got to be honest.
There are a few people I absolve.
Really?
They can do okay.
Really? Not Jackie, I hope.
No.
Okay. I love when Jackie fails. Go ahead.
Okay, number one, it's my thinking that part of this behavior is nurtured by the fact of the industry that you're in. You're in a very, very competitive industry.
Right.
You were starting out, if one person succeeds, that means it's possible that you'll be moved to another market. Somebody else's failure is a success for yours. So as you begin to adopt that way of thinking, it translated into other areas of your life.
Yeah, but I even have like friends, like, you know, I would like to see fail.
Yeah, I know. See,
even outside of the business, you know what I mean?
I do.
Well, that's what he's saying. It pervades your life.
Because I want to be the top guy. I don't even mean just in radio.
Yeah, I know.
Just in all of my domains.
In all phases.
Right. I don't want to see anybody do well.
I understand, and there are other reasons for that as well. One is that you view the world as one big competition.
Right.
Where if there's a limited amount of good fortune to go around, one person fails, that means you've got a chance of succeeding.
Right.
Your chances are up. And obviously it works fine when you're on top like you are. So clearly it's benefited you in your business community.
Think how screwed up I am, Robin.
I've known this for a long time.
Right.
I'm glad you're becoming a
Yeah, I mean, think how screwed up I am. But
we have to live with you.
But why don't you be a little bit honest? I mean, you hate when people succeed also, right? Come on.
I just said, I'm a little embarrassed. See, I am embarrassed about it, at least.
Yeah, I'm not.
At least Robin has some shame.
Right. Oh, it's true.
But I secretly plot their demise all the time.
All right. Why does Robin need the radio or TV on all the time when she's alone?
You're telling me you sit in a quiet...
Yeah, I do. I really do.
Kidding.
I swear.
All right,
sometimes I need to.
Well, you know, Howard, you meditate, is that right?
Yes.
Okay, that's one of the reasons you're able to do that.
And so does Robin, though.
Yeah, when I meditate, I'm quiet.
Yeah, but that's the only time. She says
to
me.
As soon as I finish meditating, I turn something on.
Like, I know for our job we need to be in touch with things and all that, so that's part of the reason you keep the TV on. But I suspect even if we didn't do this kind of job, you would need that.
Well, I always did anyway.
Yeah.
There was always something
So
going
what's the psychological reason?
Well, two reasons. One in particular with Robin, it may be that since she does the news, there's some information and that she needs to make her...
Yeah, I feel out of touch if something's not on.
Right. Yeah. The other reason is that she may be afraid to be alone with herself and her thoughts.
Nah.
Right.
Needs that.
I agree.
You agree.
External distraction coming.
Something we've all said about her.
What's that?
She what?
Denied that something.
Yeah. No, I can be alone.
Oh,
I would reread the chapter on denial, Robin.
On denial?
Yeah. She has no husband.
Well, that's one reason to turn everything on.
Right.
So you can't hear her.
That's interesting. That she can't be alone with her thoughts.
Oh, I can too.
Please.
Distractions coming from the outside. It's the internal chatter. It's what do I have to do today? What's going on with my life? This is where I am. She needs to be taken away from where she is right now and external distractions.
I have to disagree with him.
I agree. I know the answer to some of these.
Okay.
Why do I misplace my keys, papers, and just about everything else?
That's me.
Oh, you do that?
Oh.
Okay, here's what they say. Tell me if I'm right, Doc.
Go ahead.
That, like, when you misplace your keys, psychologically, you don't even really want to go. Like, it's almost like you sabotage it or you misplace the papers because you don't want to deal with it.
Everywhere, Howard.
Right, because you psychologically don't even want to go or move.
Wherever
like you
I'm
like.
going?
Yeah.
Because I always have them when it's time to go to work.
Right. Because when you have to be somewhere, you make sure you have those keys.
Yeah.
Other than that.
Yeah, Howard is very right. That definitely is one motivation.
Uh-huh.
Another one, which is very interesting, is that people that do this often look to create an artificial challenge that once overcome gives them a sense of satisfaction. You know, let's take an example. Let's say you were driving along for speeding, get pulled over, go through the usual routine, license, registration, insurance,
right.
And then you let off with only a warning. You're in a great mood, yet nothing in your life has changed.
Right.
So by misplacing items and you go through that, I can't find it, and
interesting.
I feel great. So you get that that feeling of satisfaction.
That makes sense.
Well,
do you follow that? Let me explain it to you.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Cop pulls you over.
Yeah.
You feel good because you didn't get a ticket.
Right.
Okay. How do you make yourself feel good? You lose your keys on purpose, even though you don't know you're doing this.
Uh-huh.
When you find them, you feel great.
Is that right?
It's your way of making you feel great.
Oh.
Exactly. Without having to risk anything in your life, without putting yourself in a task.
I mean, what did you really risk?
I can't put my hand on anything.
Right, but when you find them, you're like...
I have to find everything I need.
You know that feeling of like, oh, thank God I found my keys?
Yeah, and I have to walk around and go, okay, now I'm really going to find it.
Right.
And then I find it.
And then
go,
you're all
wow,
proud of yourself.
I can't believe I found it.
That's what he's saying. You're creating your own happiness. Wow, that's pretty heavy. I'll buy into that.
That wastes a lot of time.
Right now, it's not just enough to know that you do it. You're also going to need how to
get rid of it.
Right, and there's so many great effective short-term therapies. Instant analysis talks about several for each topic. But really, traditional therapy is effective for some people some of the time. But for the great majority of problems, people are finding that these short-term therapies are highly, highly effective.
Yeah, I know a guy. He staples his keys to his balls.
That works.
It works.
So let's go on. What else?
All right. Okay. This is a good one. I was going to say this for some of my interns, like Grillo and stuff. Why do I have the need Or why am I so reluctant to plan for my future? But I mean, that's kind of interesting.
Why is that?
Why is like a guy like Grillo, who's now like 25, 26 years old, he's been interning for me since he's like 19. The guy can't plan his future. He can't figure out what he wants to do.
Yeah, well, when you want to figure out where you're going, it means you have to take a good hard look at where you are. And for these people, in order to do that, it means asking themselves a couple of hard questions. And they don't want to do that. As long as they can keep their future vague, they'll never have to worry about showing up on time. These are the kind of people that would draw a circle or shoot an arrow at a barn and then draw a circle around it. Wherever they wind up, and they don't have to push themselves. They don't have to meet with failure or disappointment. They just kind of amble through life. And unfortunately, if they don't know where they're going, as the saying goes, they won't get there.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
That makes a lot of sense.
Grillo, are you listening?
By the way, let me just say Dr. David Lieberman is calling from a padded cell, so he's got his own situation to work out.
Had a lot of time to think.
He had a lot of time to think. No, you're making a lot of sense, actually.
I'm glad you think so.
And I don't get too impressed by people, but that makes sense. Why Grillo can't like this, and John.
Yeah, he just won't sit and ask the questions that would get him where he wants to go.
Because the questions, the real hard look at himself would be, oh my God, I don't have any talent.
Right.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. This is for Gary. Why do I eat foods that I know will make me sick?
Baba Booey.
He eats chocolate.
Yeah.
He's fat.
Yeah.
And he keeps eating and eating and eating.
Yeah. Well, again, a couple motivations. One can be Gary's looking for immediate gratification.
Baba Booey.
His barometer between pleasure pain is kind of off. As long as he can get satisfaction now, he doesn't mind paying the price later.
Right. Yeah, because he's so unhappy that he has to like
what makes him so unhappy?
Howard, I got to tell you something.
Yeah.
I'm not unhappy, but what he said is right on the money.
Baba
I don't
Booey.
care what happens later. I just want it now.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah.
He can't think about what's going to happen later.
Gary.
So you're saying he's dopey?
Well, I'll leave that clinical diagnosis to you, but
right. Right.
It would be my thinking that Gary has a sense of uncertainty about the future. He's expecting it to bring pain, so his thinking is, might as well get something pleasurable in now before the what hits the fan.
Wow.
Talk to me about Fred. He constantly says, I don't love him, I don't like him. He feels unloved. Why does he feel unloved by me?
Well, one is, as a fan of the show, I know that you often don't drape Fred in accolades and praise.
Right.
Oh, that's not true.
But, I mean, I do. I mean, off the air I do. I tell him he does something good. I mean, how many times can I tell Fred he's talented? He's working here. He's talented.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know Fred personally. But
none of us do.
Yeah, it's not possible.
Right.
It's a big club.
That Fred has some intimacy issues.
Yes.
He has difficulty relating to people in general. So even though you guys are very good friends and been friends for a long time,
right.
It does indicate the fact that he's having trouble accepting and seeing that type of praise and affection from you. He constantly wants to check the relationship with you because he doesn't feel secure in it.
That is true.
Yeah.
He does feel insecure.
Yeah.
And he wants you to say every day that you love him.
Yeah.
Because he doesn't believe it otherwise.
Like even when we write stuff, I go, hey, great job, Fred. Great
and he'll
stuff.
think you're lying to him.
Yeah, I know. Then he thinks, oh, he's just saying it. Right, Fred, you have an intimacy problem, right?
Yeah.
You do. He does. He'll admit it.
But I can also say that the doctor is also correct that in his observation that there seems to be not a lot of accolades.
Oh, stop.
Oh, here we go.
Fred.
Here we go.
Oh, he's so
And Fred, why are you? And then if I tell Fred I don't want to use a piece of his material, he gets ultra sensitive. Why are you so sensitive to rejection, Doctor? Tell him. Same reason.
Fred is sensitive to rejection, probably just with certain people that he cares and values the opinions of.
Yeah,
right? Is that
that's
right?
true. Absolutely true.
Because if somebody on the street called him an idiot, he probably wouldn't think twice about it.
care less.
If Howard said that, it would really hurt him.
And what about Jackie? He answered the question, why is it so hard for me to stop destructive habits like drinking and stuff?
Well, a habit is the only difference between a habit and regular action is the level of awareness you give to it. It's not that Jackie wants to do these things, but he's not really aware of it. If Jackie will remember the first time he ever had a beer, he remembers everything about it.
Oh, yeah.
The taste, the smell, the cap, everything.
Yes.
And now he can drink 6 and not even be aware that he had even opened up a bottle.
Right.
So it became a habit.
So he didn't even know how much he's drinking.
Yeah, you can eliminate any self-destructive habit, value, attitude, belief, anything by bringing yourself to a new level of awareness. It's not that people want to do these things, but they're not awake to the significance of their actions.
That's why he can never tell you how many he's had.
Absolutely.
Wow.
Yeah.
So in other words,
He's trying to get back to that first beer.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
Wow.
And what you need to do is picture a row of dominoes, and Jackie's habit is like that. You knock one over, and then they
all go.
Exactly. What you need to do, and
wow.
what this analysis shows you how to do, is remove the second domino every time you engage in a new behavior. So it's like you're doing it for the first time every time, and that way you can stop it much more easily.
Jackie, you better buy this book.
What fun is that?
Wait, is this book in the store, or you got to order it on 1-800?
Look, I'm going to go get some dominoes.
I think you're missing the point. Where is this book?
It's available at bookstores everywhere in the U.S. and Canada and China, Australia, all over the country.
All right, China. My book's not even in China. Yeah. Chinese have a lot of problems, I'll tell you. Here's a couple of people want to speak to you, Doc. All right. Joe, go ahead.
Howard?
Yeah.
Hey, how you doing, man?
Yeah. What's up?
I just want to know, I can't seem to get myself into, like, a decent relationship because I'm constantly, like, abusing women. Like, not physically, but, like, mentally, and I feel the need to, like, degrade them.
You degrade women?
Yeah. Well, sexually and...
How come a guy degrades women, Doc?
I think you're calling in on the wrong show if you degrade women.
You think we degrade women?
Were you abused at all psychologically when you were young, Joe?
No, I don't mean by, like beat them. I just mean, like, I feel the need to be, like, dominant. I have to be on top. I won't let them get on top. It has to be the way I want it.
Yeah.
I'm very dominant.
I say you're a gay.
No. Yeah, closet homo.
You're a closet homo, that's all.
There you go.
I solved it for you, no problem. All right, let's go to Mark. The hell kind of... What's your problem, Mark?
How you doing, Howard?
All right.
I'm calling about manic depression. I was wondering if the doctor knows anything about it.
I know about it. You don't get laid enough.
Oh, no.
I'm manic depressed, too.
Joe, if you are manically... Have you been to therapy at all?
Well, I am in therapy, but my girlfriend's also in therapy.
All right, then I would advise you to...
What a happy pair.
what a charming couple. I'd like to have them at my party. I'm in depression, and my girlfriend's in depression.
Yeah. Joe, I'm sorry, what is your name?
Mark,
let me try and help you with something real quickly. While traditional therapy, I'm sure, is going to do well for you in the long run, there are some things you can do right now. The reason why people get depressed and because they are unmotivated and lazy is because they don't have anything to feel passionate about. If you go into a job that you hate, you're in a relationship that you don't like, and everything around you basically sucks, there is no way you're going to feel good and feel excited. What you need to do is find something you're passionate about and move towards that, and you can't help but feel excited when you're moving towards something that you're looking forward to doing.
You follow that at all, Robin?
Yeah.
I have a lot of...
Get something you like.
Get something you like in your life?
Yeah.
How are you going to do that? That's the tough part.
You're missing the point. You don't even need to get something. Let's take an example. Let's say you wanted to lose 50 pounds. You join the gym. Now, all you did is sign a bunch of papers, yet you're in a great mood.
Right.
Because you've moved in the direction you want to go in.
Right.
All that's necessary is for him to pick an objective that he wants to move in, and then each day move in that direction, and you will feel fantastic. You don't have to get there to feel
good. That's good advice. I kind of like that.
Baby steps.
Yeah, that's pretty good. I like that. What's the matter, Mark?
Do you know anything about bipolar depression?
Dude, I can't solve every problem.
Yeah, that's not an instant analysis.
Yeah, go to a shrink, you maniac.
Bipolar depression.
Bipolar depression. You know what? You go to Biafra where they have nothing to eat.
Don't have any of
You
it.
never see any bipolar depression. Chris, go ahead.
This guy's a complete liar.
Why?
He's a complete fraud.
Why?
Let me tell you why. His twin brother, okay?
Yeah.
This is the guy that gave him all this information. Where'd you get your Ph.D.? I got a question for you, Doc.
What, Doc, why is this guy claiming this?
You got a twin brother?
Do you have a...
Cat got your tongue?
Hello? Doc? David?
We must have lost him.
Oh, where is he?
Pick up chapter 12 about lying.
Well, hold on a second. Let me see.
Hold on, we're going to get him back, Howard. We think you might have accidentally hung up on him.
Oh, great. Do you think it was my fault? I might have hung up on him. Hold on. It's my phone technique.
Hey, Howard?
Yeah.
I just feel bad hearing you're getting duped by this guy.
Why is he duped? He's giving some good advice.
He's back, Howard.
Okay, hi. Hi, David. Sorry, I hung up on you.
That's all right.
My fault. What is this guy saying? Why is he duping us? He's doing good.
I just hate hearing that you're getting duped, Howard.
Why am I getting duped?
On the phone and all the things that you're saying about your challenges and your actually the word challenge is what David would like to use.
David, what is this guy? Do you know this guy?
I don't. I don't.
He's saying you have a twin brother and you got all your information from your twin brother?
Say that again?
You got a twin brother?
Yeah.
And you got all your information from him?
Who is this?
Chris.
I do not know a Chris. But
That's all right. You don't need to know me. Let me ask you a question, though, Doc, because I'm having some problems figuring this one out. Where did you get your Ph.D.?
California University.
California University. How many years were you there?
And 4.5. And I'll tell you something. I'm a certified hypnotherapist, Chris. So if I'm going to make you do some things on the phone here.
Oh, really? I can just call up your brother
Howard.
to get that done, though.
Yeah, what's this guy talking about?
I do not know, sir.
Is your brother in the
Let me
same...
ask you a question, then.
What?
Okay.
Well, sir, how do you
What
even
is
know
your
him?
beef?
What is your beef?
What my beef?
Let's say
my beef very simply is this guy is a compulsive liar, okay, and it runs in his family. How come his brother's being sued for $75 million by the government?
What?
Answer the question.
I can't answer that question. David, can you?
I can't, Howard.
Is it the truth, though?
You know, you raised an interesting point, though, which I'm glad he called.
Yes.
Is that they're talking about anger. You'll often get people calling up on your show talking about, you know, they haven't even listened to the show, and they say, you know, this and that about it. People that are angry like this, they need something to attach their passions to. They need something to feel excited about.
Right.
And what these people do is...
What is his need here?
Well, there's a void in his life. And
my need is to expose you and your brother because you're all liars.
But you don't think this guy's giving good advice?
Actually, you know what? I was listening to him on the telephone in my car, and he didn't give good advice at all. It was ridiculous.
Why? How can you evaluate his advice? What is your expertise?
You know what? Ask me a question, because I learned from him also.
Did you have a dealing with the doctor that you don't like him?
No, not at all. Matter of fact, we never really met one-on-one.
So why you got such a hard-on for him?
I'm involved with that third party.
Oh, you're involved with the...
First of all, the questions that you were asking him, you know, why did I lose my keys? It's just why would you want to know that stuff?
Because there are people who chronically lose their keys and they're like angry at
themselves. If you knew my problems, you'd ask.
You listen to his advice and take it or don't.
Yeah, either you take it or you don't take his advice.
Why are you screaming?
Yeah, you know, I would take his advice if it was his, but it's not his. The information he got was from his brother. His brother can't publicize that book because if he did, he would lose all the money because he's getting sued by the federal government. Ask him that. Is it the truth? Ask him.
Amazing.
Is that true, David?
Not to my knowledge.
Not to your knowledge.
I spent 4 years writing the book. I certainly know that it's my material.
Is your brother being sued by the government?
Let me ask you a question then. I got a great question. This will show up everything.
All right.
If this guy was studying for 4 years.
Yeah. Let's say he didn't study at all.
To bank enough money to buy a 500 SL.
What? But let me ask you something.
You know, Howard.
Yeah.
Clearly, he sounds like he's someone that used to work with my brother, knows my brother, and he's off on a little tangent here. So I think we just need to.
I think he's being exposed.
Well, I don't know that you exposed anything.
Exposed.
I don't know David Lieberman, but his advice seemed pretty sound, dude.
Go to the bookstore, get instant analysis, read it. If you still have a problem with it, I'd offer you free sessions. How's that?
To call you if I can call the guy who wrote the book.
All right. Well, I can see we're not going to settle this here.
We're not going to sell it here whatsoever, buddy.
All right.
Howard, thanks a lot. See you.
All right, Chris. All right, there it. Wow.
Well, talk about someone that needs the book.
That's amazing.
That was pretty hefty. You know, everybody's got a whole story going.
You know, here's the nice little,
nice little interview
going on, and all hell breaks loose.
Anybody can write a book.
Speaking with Jackie, I've got yours. It's great.
Yeah.
Very funny.
Did it help you?
I don't know if it's helped too many people, but.
Hey, Joe.
Yeah, how you doing, Howard?
What's your problem?
I have bad OCD.
Obsessive compulsive disorder. I suffered from it for many years, but I was lucky. I got away from it.
Yeah.
Do you think that this can be instantly cured?
That can't be instantly cured, can it, Doc? Although I kind of instantly cured it.
Yeah, you did. You know, there are some interesting things you can do. There are some great short-term behavioral and cognitive therapies that are really working well with OCD. What works best is a combination of pharmacological therapies, medicines, as well as behavioral therapy. If he goes to a short-term therapist, that would probably benefit him greatly. I talk a little bit about it in the book, but it is something that's very, very pervading.
I just take a bunch of lewds and go to Scores. That's all.
That's what he's saying, you know.
All right, one last call. Anthony, go ahead.
Short-term therapy
Howard.
and drugs.
Hey, first off, I just want to say I think your show is great. It's awesome. I'm listening to it down here in Fort Myers.
Yeah.
Another thing is losing your keys is stupid and finding them. I think you just go ahead and smoke a joint and everything will be all right.
There you go. This guy says he makes himself happy by smoking a joint.
Yeah, that'll make you perfectly happy. Forgive me.
And you won't have to lose your keys.
There's a guy writing a different book. All right, listen. The book is called...
Marijuana is the answer to everything.
Yeah. The book is called... Jackie would agree with that last guy.
That's right. He laughed a lot.
The book is called Instant Analysis. Dr. David Lieberman's the author. I don't know, man. I think he made a lot of good points.
Yeah.
I'm glad. Thanks for having me on, guys.
Yeah, and you can get this book in the bookstores and probably, read it. And
hey, if you got some of those problems, save yourself some money and solve them easily.
Do you think your problem is helped now that you're not going to lose your keys?
Well, I'm going to read that chapter in the book, and maybe I'll stop losing my keys. But I'm telling you, I even have to have locks changed and all kinds of stuff because I lose them so much.
See, when you find them, you make yourself
I
happy.
lose my credit cards. I lose everything. You know that. I lose bank cards. I lose everything.
Would you call that absent-minded, Doc?
Could be, but Robin's not old enough to have any type of onset of dementia.
I think I was born demented.
It runs in the family. All right, thanks. Dr. David Lieberman, everybody. Thanks.
Thank you, Howard.
All right, man. Dr. David Lieberman, man. That's pretty cool. We were going pretty good there till that guy called in.
I've never heard of anything like that.
$75 million.
And you didn't write the book. You didn't write the book. How would he know if he wrote the book?
I don't know.
He says, I don't know you, but you didn't write the book.
It's pretty wild. We got Sternak happening.
You cannot call into this show.